Our hero coach will start. Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Luke, I was not making really any excuses for you or anything like that, but third game in 4 nights, being a little shorthanded. Could you tell your guys were just a little bit gassed, especially trying to make that run in the third?
Yeah, we were tired, but that's part of growing in this league. We have to become a much more mentally and physically tough team. And we were definitely tired. I know our guys have been through a lot, and we were asking guys that haven't been playing or playing big minutes to step up with some of the bodies down. But it's that type of game we need more, and that's why it's one of the positive reasons it's great to be out here, because we get to continue learning this. But yeah, we got to be better.
Matt George.
Coach, Buddy Hield was in to close the game at the end of the bench, only played 20 minutes tonight. Is that indicative of kind of his spot in the rotation?
No. Bogey, we couldn't get any stops. We weren't able to contain the ball tonight, and Bogey had it going again offensively. So I was trying to get more of our guys that are known for their defense out there to try to help us get some stops so we could get out and run before they could get set. But it's I've said before the game, I got all the confidence in the world in Buddy. But if Bogey has it going, then we're gonna, Bogey's gonna play bigger minutes. Just like when Buddy has it going, Buddy plays bigger minutes.
James Ham.
Hey, Luke, as a coach, how frustrating is it that one night you can drop like 140 and have 49 points in a quarter, and the next it just looks like your team had no fluidity. They weren't moving together at all as an offensive team. And it was really, almost everyone. It wasn't just, a couple of guys.
Yeah, it's, that's why as coaches, we're constantly harping on becoming good at all the other things. There's gonna, when we get to start winning consistently, it's not gonna be because we're hot every night, but we don't foul. We're disciplined on defense. We contain our man on the ball. And I know that's it's a lot to do, especially when there's not bigs. With some of the bigs that went down today, bigs back there to help clean it up, but it has to happen. So, the frustrating part as a coach is more, we continue to make some of these other mistakes that don't allow us to win if we're not shooting the ball well.
Jason Jones.
Hey, Luke, you got this touched on what I was going to ask you about when you said making mistakes that don't allow you to win when you're not shooting the ball well. Thinking this in these bubble games, the lowest amount you've given up is 114. Just how do you get the group to understand? And it's a problem with a lot of young groups, but to get them to understand that it's got to be defense, especially in these type of games where they're must win, to get you over the top.
Well, we'll continue to talk about it. I think the best way to learn a lesson is to go through things, to live through things. So, going through this bubble and feeling what that's like. That should be a big time motivator for us as a group as we continue to move forward. And it doesn't get easier. We got Houston, we got New Orleans again, and then we got the Lakers. So there's going to be plenty more opportunities for us to learn that. But until we do, and it's not as easy as just turning it on and saying, I'm going to play defense now. But it comes to why is it so important that when we're in practice, we continue to build the right habits, the rotations, where am I positioning on the floor, all these type of things all add into it. But it's got to be a priority for us as we continue to move forward.
Tony Harvey.
Yeah, Coach. Brooklyn, they don't have a lot of names that jump out at you, but they're in the NBA for a reason. But I do want to specifically talk about Allen, the big guy in the middle, and his production. Could you talk a little bit about him and what type of players he's going to be in this league?
Yeah, he was a big part of our offense stalling out tonight. They funneled everything to him. He's a young, active big that when he does switch, he can slide his feet, and we let that get in our heads. I think that with them top locking our shooters all over the court, we have to continue to attack. And then when we go to attack, if he comes over, we have to be ready to play, make, catch, and finish. Or go through him and try to draw some fouls on him. So he had a huge impact in the game tonight, and he's a very good, talented young big in our league.
Jason Anderson.
Hey Luke, what are you most disappointed in during this stretch there in the bubble? What is it that's gonna kind of bother you most as you guys leave there in a few days, probably?
Ask me that question again when we're out of here, Jason. Right now, it's look. We're gonna continue to work. We're gonna continue to push to get better. And then when it's all said and done, I can answer that for you.
Okay, fair enough.
Richard Ivanowski.
Hey, Coach. Daquan Jeffries played a lot in scrimmages, but not so much in NBA regular season games thus far. Tonight he got 25 minutes and seemed to be stepping up in place of Bazemore somewhat. How do you think he looked tonight, and will we see him a lot going forward?
Well, he's been good. He's been good in the scrimmages. He's been good in his practice opportunities. But when you're in this type of setting, you go with players that have been there before, and that's kind of what we've been doing. So we're very pleased with what he has done and what he has shown us. But as far as going forward, a lot of that will depend on if Bazemore is ready to play again by the next game. And if he's not, then we'll continue to see Daquan out there.